Hello. How's it going, guys? Let me see if the live stream is actually up on YouTube. Go live. I guess this will take me to it. Yes, it says it's up. Um, yeah, so last live stream I kind of just went over the project, what we're going to create as part of this whole streaming series. Again, we're going to work together live every step of the way on this. Um, and yeah, without further ado, Um, so here we go. I think I'm gonna use Next.js. Um, the idea here is I kind of want a simple dashboard sort of thing, just to tell me what's going on and stuff. It's not gonna be completely advanced, and but yeah, we'll just create that and we'll go from there. So I think we're gonna use Next.js. So let's do Next.js create app. Cool. And I want to use TypeScript as much as I can. I don't know if it will do TypeScript. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just probably the right command right here. Okay, so we'll go into like PowerShell, and I'm just gonna CD into my projects drive. Oops. And then I guess we're going to do an npx create next app at latest. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll use ESLint, no tailwind. No, sure, sure, sure. All right, we're gonna let this create. It's gonna go on download next and all the npm dependencies for that. Oh, that was easy. CD solar offset, and we're gonna try to open this in VS Code. And let me guess, it's gonna open in cursor instead because cursor. Whatever, it is what it is. I don't particularly like all this newfangled AI crap. It just seems to get in my way more often than it helps. All right. And I think we can do npm run dev, if I'm not mistaken, in package.json. Yeah, so we have dependencies, we have scripts, yep, dev. So npm run dev should give us Next.js post 3000. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. So let's go over to, I've written stuff in Next.js before, so nothing completely new. But I want to get rid of a bunch of this boilerplate crap that we don't need. And so it's not an annoyance here. All right, so we have our class here. We don't need the image class here as well. And we're going to get rid of class name, globals, okay. This, we don't need all that. Layout.tsx. I think this is fine. We just don't need stuff. Cool. So now we're at a blank page here. And we're gonna do Next.js Bootstrap. It's been a little while since I've used Bootstrap, but I I want to kind of circle back over to it and just give it a shot. Um, so let's go to usage with JavaScript framework, Vue, Angular, JS, Bootstrap, right? Yeah. So LogRocket seems to have good. So npm install Bootstrap. That's fine. We'll go ahead and clear that out, and we'll go ahead and install Bootstrap. It looks like we have inside of. I'm just gonna do this inside of layout. That TSX here, and then I think that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we have to do a use effect. So I think this is use client right here, and we'll say, see, I don't like this. Use effect. And I think we do a require. Is that it? Sure. All right, and let's create a simple model. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we're gonna try to. Oh, I already had it installed. I was trying to rerun it, so I'm just kind of going based off of this stuff, and what we'll do. Script metadata from a component marked with. That's fine. We will remove that, and we don't need metadata. We're not trying to SEO optimize anything. This is meant to run purely local. And honestly, we could actually put in here head title. I think we can do this inside of here. I don't know. We'll find out. This AI stuff is getting in my way. Solar energy offset. Yeah, so see, I can put a title in here just fine. Reload it. It's fine. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and make this look a little bit more organized here. And it's been years since I have done anything with Bootstrap. So I'm sure it's changed a little bit, which is fine. So we'll go look at the docs here. So we'll say Bootstrap documentation, and say components, and I just want to see this works. We're going to go page.tsx, and we're going to say div class name equals alert, oops, alert primary, sure, and let's see what happens. Okay, there we do get some styling. Okay, cool. So I want to set up the basic layout of what the page should look like. So we're gonna get rid of that, and I think I'm just gonna get this set up side by side if snapping will let me. Okay, it won't. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just set this up like that. So that way we can see what I'm coding. We can see the preview of the page here. And I'm gonna bring my live stream over here so I can see it. Alright, so this is what I'm building here. So we'll put that over here. This is the bootstrap documentation. Great. And I believe if we want to do, we have a layout here, a div class container, the AI generated some stuff for me, woohoo, but that's not what I want. I will ultimately want a chart right here for energy usage. So maybe we can have AI generate a chart. So let's see here. Shift, no. Shift C, no. Control C, Alt C. Can't remember what it is. Let's see here. Cursor prompt board command. Cursor. Command Shift Control no. Alt slash. No slash. Prompt keyboard shortcut cursor. Toggle side panel. See it in Windows, not Mac. It's showing me all the Apple stuff. Okay, Control. So Control L. I. Oh, that's just that box. I want current line. Command K or Control K. Yeah. I want to put a visual, a chart that pivots between zero line. And this will represent the power usage, power consumption, and power generation of a house utilizing solar energy. The problem is that metering is not a net meter. Instead, production and consumption is tracked and billed separately at different rates. I gotta go download Cursor. Go reinstall Cursor just to. Okay. I wish I knew what the cursor and reinstall it. See, I don't generally use Cursor. I use a whole lot of different tools. Launch cursor. Try this again. Would open up the project I just had. Okay, cool. Does. I want to build a nice looking chart that shows the consumption, generation, excess power usage, and generation every 15 or every 5 minutes for a house that has solar panel. The purpose for this chart is because my wife sent me the purpose for this chart is because the utility company charges a different rate to import electricity for me for import than they pay for export. So I need to track them separately. The chart will show 4 things. Above the 0 line will be production. Or in orange, or in blue, right? And import in gray. Above the, or below the 0 line will be consumption. And export in gray. Remember, it is possible to consume, export, and import in the same 5-minute window, as this is just a snapshot of the entire 5 minutes. Oh, okay. I need to go subscribe to Cursor, I think, right? I don't know what my, okay, we'll just use auto. Uh, so I guess I need to install recharge, which is fine, totally fine. Alright, now let's give this a save, and data is not defined, so we need to fix in chat. We'll just define some mock data. Accept. Cool. Now let's save it and let's see what happens when we reload the page. Cannot be reached. It's probably because I'm not running it. Alright, so I'm getting an error now. So this is why I don't generally care for AI. I mean, I'll use it if it can save me some time here. Type error, super expression must either be null or function. Um, just copy this. Save this. There we go. Nice. Now this is every hour, which is fine, I guess. Um, so we have production, import, consumption, export. Perfectly fine. So if I come in here and say production 0, import 2, consumption 3, let's say we have production 1 and we do an export of 1, which probably wouldn't happen, right? Not especially at midnight. We can reload this. This is not rendering correctly, right? Because let's see here. This does not render correctly. Basically, I need to be able to say, okay, well, the same exact bar, right? So this is showing, okay. The green, the blue and orange bars should stack on top of each other. Currently, they are offset. Again, this is not correct. Orange is below. Orange and export should be below the 0 line. Blue and import should be consumption. Consumption and export should be below the 0 line. Blue production should be above the 0 line. Let's just sign in here. I wish I could give it a screenshot. Let's find out. This is what I'm going for. Except this. still didn't fix it. I don't know. I don't want this to really become a vibe coding. Oh, I don't know why I'm not showing the code. I'm being really stupid. So let me see if I can. There, that's better. Sorry, guys. And my YouTube is. There we go. You gave me is still incorrect. Again, I want my chart to look exactly like this image. Okay. I don't know what my cursor account login is. Text message apparently. Sorry, guys. Trying to get this stuff set up. All right. Um, so we're gonna, cool. So we're pro plan, cool. Do Sonnet 4, and we're going to place the prompts. The current iteration looks like this. Not acceptable. I guess we might vibe code this a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, Sonnet's so much better than ChatGPT. Holy mug. Gonna, it's still doing this whole. Okay, well, we'll accept this. Now, the current iteration is offsetting the let me see something. Can I? Claude seems to be so much better. Is offsetting positive and negative um, bars. I would like those bars to be stacked at just like this image. Send it this image again. See what it can do with it. Okay, it's not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Um, production, consumption, production, export, and import into 4 different charts across the top of the screen. Oh man, yeah, that looks so much better. Sure, kilowatt hours. Yeah, that's fine. Um, all right, let's change the colors a bit. I kind of want these to look good, so change colors. Production, blue. Consumption, orange. Export, green. Import, red. Alright, so we're gonna accept that. Cool. I want to add some form of reporting to these charts. Currently, at night, my import rate for electricity is 0.00. My export is 0.03. During the day, my import is 0.33 or 0.32 cents kilowatt hour, and export is 0.03 kilowatt hour. 9 p.m. through 7 a.m. CST. Seven a.m. through 9 p.m. CST. may vibe code this a bit. Import cost is $1.60, export revenue. Okay. Great. Okay. This looks good. Would like to share some details of how this entire application should work. 1. Every 5 minutes of what this entire application should do. Application is a way to offset energy charges. Offset energy usage. While I'm generating enough power to power my house. Every 5 minutes, we should track my solar production, baseline energy consumption, if we're currently, I'm only going to be offsetting my HVAC usage. Current understanding: you have solar panels generating power during the day. You want to offset HVAC energy usage specifically. Goal is to use solar power when available versus expensive grid power. Night rates are free, day rates are expensive. Questions to help me build the right features. HVAC control strategy. Do you want to pre-cool during the free night hours? Should the system prioritize HVAC when solar production is high? Any temperature comfort ranges you want to maintain. Data integration. Will you have real-time solar production data? Do you have smart thermostat integration capabilities? Any weather forecast? Hey, it's going down the right path that I want to do. Minimize total electricity costs. Maximize solar. Maintain comfort while optimized. Okay, so um, the first question I would like to pre-cool during the nights if we detect that it will be cloudy during the day. I currently like to keep my system, my house, around 67 degrees Fahrenheit. If I am producing enough power for the HVAC to run, we will allow it to run as normal. During the day, if it's cloudy, I don't mind my house being 72 degrees. This is for summer. For winter, I like to keep my house around 67 degrees. We can pre-warm during the night and don't allow the house to cool less than 65 degrees. We're a cold family. We like cold, so 2. I do have smart. I do not have real time solar data, although I have a local envoy system that we can query every minute or so. My thermostat does have API abilities as it's a Residio home device. 3. I would like to optimize costs. I don't care how much power I use, just the cost of power. If we can make electricity free, that's the goal. HVAC, we can make electricity free, net zero on the bill. HVAC specifics. What's your typical HVAC? For I'm not sure the specifics. we will need to write an algorithm to intelligently figure that out. It does heat and cooling. Both will be different. Let's see what it spits out here on this page. And I will correct it on this summer mode. All right, cloudy day, predicted 80% clouds, pre-cold 65 during the night, free hours, 9 a.m. Tomorrow's weather, okay, cloud cover 80%, daily financial. Um, HVAC optimization strategy, winter mode. It looks like it is doing that, winter mode. All right, cool. This looks great. Preheating during the winter will be 72 degrees. Will be later. Cooling will be 65 degrees. During summer will be 65 degrees. It should intelligently, well, this should happen just before the free period ends. We should track how long it takes the system to cool, heat, or cool based on the outside temperature to estimate how long it will take So the idea here And this is some of what I wanted to do. Um, is right now it's got a summer and winter mode. It's not really doing anything. It's just UI right now. But the idea here is say it's 80 degrees outside at night. It does that in Texas. It's 80 degrees outside at night, right? I like to keep my house at 67 degrees. But if say it's 80 degrees at night, it's 67 degrees in my house. It takes 2 hours to cool it down to 65. Just throwing numbers out there. And it's going to be really cloudy in the morning, right? I would like to pre-cool my house 2 hours before the, the electricity becomes not free, right? Start cooling my house down. Let let it cool down. That way, when nighttime passes, free electricity's gone away. It takes a little bit more time for my house to warm up, and it feels more comfortable during the day while I'm not actually using the HVAC, right? Plus, it also kind of gives my HVAC a little bit of a break as well, and it doesn't normally get that. So that's really the idea, right? All right, so accept. We're gonna reload this. Um, we're gonna accept the changes here as well. Cool. Now, cloudy day predicted, 80% clouds, pre-cool 65, start cooling around 4 a.m. Estimate 600 minutes needed. um, so we're gonna accept that as well. It looks like. All right, great. Um, precise timing recommendations, cost optimization, capability for continuous improvement. Um, one of the learning steps we should prepare for is some of the learning steps we should use is one, time of day, how much energy is expected to be produced. Two, cloud cover, how much is production impacted on cloudy days. We can also precondition in the middle of the day if we expect cloud cover to impede production while we're generating excess power. Remember the preconditioning and the period will heavily depend on how long time will heavily depend on the outside temperature. Dude, I'm enjoying this. It doesn't look so hot right now. AI model performance, prediction accuracy. We're gonna train on all of this over time. We're gonna accept that. We're gonna start doing this as well. Alright, let me enhance the system, include intelligent midday preconditioning when there's excess solar production, and make timing calculations more sophisticated based on outdoor temperature. So I think we are going to kind of go AI a little bit with this. Like the actual app is going to be using some AI. Cool. We're going to accept this. I would like to intelligently switch between summer and winter modes based on outdoor air temperature. If air temperature is less than my comfort range, use winter mode. If air temperature is more than summer mode, if air temperature is within my comfort range, use turn the 65 through 72 degrees. So in Texas, the weather is kind of weird. Like we go from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. During the summer, it's hot. During the winter, it's sometimes mild, sometimes pretty strong winters. Like in February, we could have 70-degree weather one day and have 80-degree weather the next day and have 30-degree weather the following day. So a summer and winter mode really doesn't work. Um, this thing needs to be intelligent enough to kind of switch back and forth between that based off the weather. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it to go a little bit more advanced with this stuff here. Um, so and then we're gonna impact on solar expected 85% from clear sky conditions. It's all placeholders though. All of this is placeholder. All right, so that do its thing here. trying to get through those lint errors, huh? Whoops. Cool. So we'll do auto mode, cooling, force summer, force winter. All right, auto mode. Free cool during free hours, manage temperature during. Okay, cool. Okay, so it was open TO. All right, so we're going to accept this. There's a lot going on this page. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I would like to now start implementing the weather API. We can use hourly forecasting to adjust the HVAC. Great. Nice job. Let's start with the real implementation and come back to the UI if we need to later. All right, priorities, weather data integration, connect to a real weather API, open weather map, weather API, etc. Get actual outdoor temperature forecast cloud cover, replace the mock weather forecast data. Yes, let's start with weather data. This API gives us an hourly forecast and daily high level data as well. We can use this for hourly prediction. All right. One thing that we need to make sure of is that we're predicting the weather for where I'm at. Should work. Can I run this? Node test weather. JS. Yeah, seems to be good. Um, Perfect. The weather API is working great. Let's clean up our test file and check to see if the Next.js app is running properly. Okay, so we need to figure this out. Alright, so it's saying it's doing Dallas. Let's use Glen Heights, Texas. Um, let's change from Dallas to Glen Heights. Nice. Accept that, and then we're gonna stop this. Close enough. 85, 88. Cloud cover, 50%. I don't know what the cloud cover is. That's tomorrow, right? And okay, yeah. So right now it's at 85, 85. Every 15 minutes, that's fine. Sure, we'll run it. Skipped. Okay, cool. Great. So we got the weather data. Good. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Tomorrow, expected 50% reduction from clear sky conditions. Cloud cover. Okay, cool. Great. Let's move to the next phase. I want to gather data from the envoy system. We should be able to interpolate the production consumption the import and export from the production and export consumption data it gives us. We will requery the API once every minute with a cron job. Yeah, we can do that. I happen to know the API endpoint and the response data, so if it doesn't give me any information or the correct information, then we can actually feed in what we All right, let's see what this says. Maybe it gives me what I need soon. Um, wow, it is actually getting hot in here. What was the reason I'm creating this, honestly? It's probably 95 degrees or so in this office, and my air conditioning just kicked on because of the static schedule I have it on. No preconditioning or anything like that, so my air conditioner's been off for 4 hours. Alright, so let's see what this thing does. Um, I literally just told it bearer token to use. Alright, let's hit accept all here. It's gonna fail, I already know that. Accept this. I just told it. So this is AI, guys. Um, we're gonna accept this. We, why? Not gonna do this. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night. I think we got a solid looking UI ish. I don't think this is getting us anywhere that we need to be, but I'm gonna call it a night. Um, hopefully tomorrow we'll come back and look at this a little bit more and get in a better situation. Um, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.